was coming to record a nice, calm podcast, have a sip of my tea that's on the table, pick up some, you know, 1 or 2 knits. Instead, I've got 2 hot water bottles in summer. One is called Luna and one is called Dobby. Oh!
Luna's slightly bigger. Loon, she won't. Here, I'll hold her.
Oh, which one are you taking?
Go on then, Loon. Down. Good girl. So we do have to introduce a new member of the team.
Who's like, where's Luna gone?
Who's like, where's my pillow gone?
Would you like to say hello? What's that?
Oh.
Dobby, this way. This way. What are you doing? Say hello. No.
Dobbs, what's this?
What's this?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
So Dobby is how old?
13 weeks now. Had him since 8 weeks. I haven't had a wink of sleep since. A beautiful, beautiful, it's like an oxymoron, isn't it? It's a beautiful sleepless journey. And I'm just going to put myself together as they were all like, there. He's there now, look. No eating the knits.
Nope. No eating the wool.
No chewing, I'll just do this.
Hold the snout.
Hold the snout.
So it's been a busy couple of weeks. We took a summer break.
We did.
You had a puppy summer break.
I did.
Look at him just balanced on your boob. Hello.
This is why I have to check I'm not showing anything, because he just like drags everything down, don't you? So yeah, because where did you go?
America. So
America?
I went over...
And Canada?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I went over to exhibit, I'm just going to move my coffee, at the wondrous Flock Fibre Festival, which was incredible. So beautifully organised, well, oh, it was just lovely. Curated, wonderful people, nice environment, beautiful location.
It's had lots and lots of positivity on social media that I've been spotting as I've been like social media.
Really
it's had
lovely.
Because was it the first one? Have I got that right?
First ever one.
Yeah, and there seems to be loads and loads of positivity about it, so that's great.
Just get my pen back in its slot.
That would be great for her. The lady who is it a lady?
So
who
Jess,
organised it?
yeah, Jess
Because
is from La Mercerie. She owns a beautiful shop called La Mercerie on Bainbridge Island, which we got to visit, which was
that was the one of the ones you visited that I was like,
yes. So we did a bit of shopping.
ogling.
Mike, my boyfriend, went with me, and he was thrilled to be visiting more yarn shops after the festival.
Of course.
But
Well,
to be
did
honest,
you not realise that that was his job?
Yeah.
I mean, because obviously he works in education, doesn't he? So he's currently on a summer, I do this because I used to work in education myself, summer holiday.
the results day today though, so
But he's in
gone
today,
home,
results day, obviously. But he thought that he was going to have a bit of a break, didn't he? And you took him
to work.
to work.
Yeah, he was absolutely amazing. He was wonderful with people, as I knew he would be. And it was funny, people were like, so what meterage is in this? And he was like, I don't know.
To be fair, I would have had the same reaction, and I'm working here. I'd have gone, what colour is this? Well, it reminds me of Palmer Violets.
Poo.
Yeah.
It's poo colour.
Poo colour. Dobby colour.
Yeah, it
colour.
was so lovely. So I got to visit some amazing places. We did a bit of a holiday afterwards. So we went from Seattle to Portland, because I've always wanted to visit Portland. Then back up to Bainbridge Island. Then to
Was that the one with the boats, Portland?
No, islands.
Oh.
Islands have got boats.
Oh.
Portland does have boats. It's kind of on the coast, but we didn't go to the coast. Vancouver Island, which was incredible. I'd like to move to Vancouver Island.
Would you?
Then up to Whistler, which was beautiful, and then finished the trip in Vancouver, and then flew home. So it was a bit of a come down.
All round.
Yeah, bit of a come down. But I did.
And Mike's already planned the next one, has he?
He has, yeah, he has. So we are applying next year for Flock Festival, just FYI. So I've got some goodies to show you. So I did some shopping. Not like me, I know. I didn't actually do any shopping at the festival because it was too nutty. Oh, I did do shopping at the festival. It was too nutty.
Did you not manage to get around yourself? Because obviously there was just the two of you, wasn't it? And it was really busy.
It was very busy, yeah.
That's the problem. It's how you get away, isn't it?
So I treated myself to these from Hello Lavender, which was the exclusive Flock Festival.
Oh, now I saw somebody put these on Instagram that they'd bought them, and I was like, oh my goodness, they're amazing.
So that's the logo from the tote bag Flock Festival. Are you hot or is it just me?
No, it's hot because you're wearing a cardigan and I have 2 dog heats. So basically, and the windows
one,
are up.
One's fallen down.
One's fallen down, but this one is the hottest. I will say that. To be fair, Luna was not the hottest. No, I saw these and went,
so
they're absolutely
this was Hello
lovely.
Lavender. So this, I think, was her first in-person festival, and it was, her stand was just mobbed. I managed to get in. It was a Friday night opening of the show, which was mask wearing, and I managed to get in like 4 minutes before the show opened as an exhibitor, and I just flocked to her booth. Ha, flock.
See what you did there? Like that.
But just beautiful. Just so beautiful. But look at the detail on like each stitch marker.
It's just beautiful.
They're amazing. So that's what I bought at the festival. Then I went and did some shopping. So we travelled around, and of course I had to go to... So we went to Bainbridge Island. I'm trying to get things in order. To Lamb and Kid.
Now that was the one that as soon as you put the photos, I was like, oh my gosh, it's this Lamb and Kid. It's so beautiful.
Kid, I bought... Look at the lovely packaging.
Oh, and you haven't even opened it yet. Oh, you can just put it out there.
All the things, and it's got little lambs on. And there's the receipt as well. So that's what I bought from Lamb and Kid. And then I went to... Oh, I thought I bought more stuff.
Did you not put something
in
that? Is there not something else in that bag?
No, this is what I bought from La Mercerie.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen anything like it. So it's like plied together. It's called loop yarn, yin yang. And it's like plied together. So 2 colours plied together.
It reminds me of those climbing ropes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what I bought from La Mercerie. And Mike bought me a mushroom tin because I hate mushrooms. So he bought me a tin with mushrooms on. So that was funny. So that's Lamb and Kid.
She might just go around the shop and think, what can I buy her that she doesn't like?
Really
That's funny.
Then it's totally out of order, so it's just messing with my thing. We went to Starlight Knitting Society, which is a beautiful shop, and I bought, like, I was trying not to buy yarn. Oh no, it's got squished.
Why? Why were you trying not to buy yarn? It's like, yes, but it's also, there's no point, is there? Try as you might, fail.
So I got a lovely pin from Starlight Knitting Society. It's like sparkly.
Oh, it does, and it says Starlight. Oh, it says Starlight Knitting Society.
And I've got a sticker that's got...
That's nice.
Crushed. I collected a lot of stickers over the way. That was my collecting. That's Starlight Knitting. And then we went, also important, we went to Ritual Dyes. I mean, I just dragged Mike around all the yarn shops, to be honest.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. He did drag you around the golf courses.
That is true.
So it's give and take, isn't it?
So from Ritual Dyes, I bought...
Although you just saw that as your moment to kind of do the golf cart, be a caddy, have a gin and tonic.
I mean, I've never been on a golf caddy before.
But let's not tell him that. Let's pretend it was a torture so that when he goes around the yarn shops...
he knew I loved it. A lady came round and said, would you like a drink?
On a golf cart?
She was also on a golf cart with a fridge on the back, and she had gin and tonic and wine and beer and hot dogs.
Oh no, I'd have been in my element. I love a hot dog.
So it was amazing. So
I love a good hot
got
dog.
drunk
With a good hot dog.
And then you could still drive the golf caddy. It was amazing.
So are there some people drunk in charge of a golf caddy?
Yes.
I'd be drunk in charge of the hot dog, in charge of the golf caddy. Because with a proper like American Canadian hot dogs that are like, not like our little piffly things you buy in tins.
So from Ritual Dyes, I bought one of her pouches. So she does these beautiful backpacks, which I bought, I think, about 2 years ago. So I bought this little pouch. And then I also bought some
things like this size, though. They're so useful, aren't they? Because you can put all sorts in them. You can put knitting things in them, notions, what have you. But you can also put lipstick.
So this is the Backpack Club. I bought that pin.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, this is for you. I bought that for you.
Oh,
I knew there was something I bought for you. It's a little stitch marker as a hand with little flowers on.
Look, it's a little hand with flowers on.
You can't reach there.
No, I can't because I have a squash doggy. Thanks. I don't know if you saw that at all. Sorry if you didn't.
And another little... Her branding is beautiful. And then I bought this from Shelley Can, also from Ritual Dyes. So outside Ritual Dyes, she has a little wooden hut, which she puts books and yarn in. So
oh,
then you can share.
my favourite thing.
Yeah, I know. And it says sharing is caring. I don't know if you quite see that. There you go.
Oh.
It's nice, isn't it? So that's what I got from Ritual Dye. So I barely bought, and she also really did washi tape.
Oh, which obviously taps into another one of our favourite things. Oh, it's got some curious on.
Cute, isn't it?
Oh, it's the one where you can
Flake
the individual.
It off. Yeah,
oh,
clever. Clever.
on. Nice.
And Rachel also organises a festival in Portland called Sacred Sheep. Which I was like, can I justify another trip to America this year? No, I can't. Oh wait, we're going. Mum and I are going.
I was like, aren't you going to go to? Aren't you doing Woolfolk in New York? Is that not America? Yeah. I mean, I know my geography is pretty rubbish, but.
So the last yarn shop that we visited, we saved the best for last, was Spin Cycle. Mel, you would have. The styling
where
of it
was
just beautiful.
Cycle?
This was in Bain.
Did you plan this trip on all the yarn shops before you actually said to Mike, this is where we're going?
Like shiny. Yes, pretty much, yes. Yeah.
I want to go to Spin Cycle. I want to go to Lampades.
I got some more Shelley Can. This is the back.
This is the back.
Clever.
Love that.
And then I wanted to get some yarn. It actually matches the dress. To make the Alpine Bloom hat. So I got this skein of Big Sky.
Nice. Look at the colouring of that.
So that features quite nicely into my width at the moment. Oh, that looks great on the hanger. If I do say so myself.
Sorry, I'm still looking at all. Oh yes, it looks beautiful on the hanger.
I haven't seen it on the hanger yet. So this is the Alpine Bloom tee by Caitlin Hunter. So I want to make the hat with this one. So I'm going to use the same main colour and then do Spin Cycle for that one.
Nice.
So that's.
Oh, so you're going to use the black for the hat with this going through it. Clever.
Yeah.
Like it. That would also look nice with it. That actually goes well, doesn't it?
Yes.
The pink one.
What else would she? We also went to Ablation Papers, so featuring nicely into.
As in a stationery shop.
Travellers notebooks. So we went to Ablation Papers, and I didn't buy much actually. This is their beautiful Ablation Papers. Oh, they did some beautiful handmade paper. So they're a paper press. So I bought some lovely. This is the Douglas fir and it's actually got Douglas fir in it.
Oh, I love handmade paper.
And I got stickers because I've been collecting stickers. So the route that we did was the Pacific Northwest, well, part of it. And a little lovely paper. So that was from Ablation.
That's right up my street.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I mean, I could have spent a fortune at all these places, but we had to resist. I also...
You actually use that terrible word. It begins with a B and ends with a T, and it's called budget. Who likes budgeting?
Amazing bookshop. Thank you for your recommendations at Powell's Books. And I've just realised Mike's book's in here, and it's The Bartender's Guide to Rum. So that's Mike's shopping for the trip. But I did buy...
It's a beautiful book, though.
Some beautiful postcards from Portland.
It's actually Curious Bartenders.
Oh, sorry.
Curious Bartender's Guide to Rum.
Looney, shush
There
it.
isn't anything there other than a bird.
So the highlight of visiting, Ablation Papers, because they're a traveller's notebook factory store, is that I managed to get their stamp. So they do a traveller's notebook stamp. And then we also went to Looney, Granville Island, to get their stamp because they're also a traveller's notebook partner shop. So that was really fun, really fun. I feel like I've been hogging the limelight at the moment.
No, I'm happy with you doing that because I'm happy doing what I'm doing right now.
Taking the...
So Sophie, I've worked out that Sophie is, I don't know whether there's people out there like this as well, but Sophie's one of those that doesn't take the stickers off her pens when she buys the pens, which obviously is against everything Mel believes in.
The current obsession is these Uniball,
which I also have. These, they're amazing.
And Mel's saying about the sticker on the side.
And basically she leaves them on. So this is one without showing you all the beautiful colour, and this is one with the price sticker on.
Not happy with that. So yeah, that was my shopping haul from America and Canada, which was unbelievable. I want to go back immediately.
Can you let some of us have a chance to go though first?
No.
Before you go back again?
I've also not got any further on my sock, contrast blast sock, because I managed to lose.
Is this still sock number 1? Yes. Sorry, I said that really badly. Says she who never finishes anything. What I meant is this the contrast blast to number 1 sock?
Yes, it is.
But can I just say how well your pens go with it?
We do have kits up there.
Oh, we do. That's about to fall down on my head, I presume. And goes well with the Uniball pen, should you be into stationery.
Amazing.
Look at that.
I also met the lovely lady of 5 to 6 Handmade. 5 to 6 Handmade. Who has a beauty. I will link her below. But I've been oogling these for ages. So she makes these beautiful pouches. But wait. They have needle slots inside.
Oh, what? With the actual millimetres on?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, say what? I need this in my life. So you can just put your
needle tips. And then this one even has needle tips in.
Or it doesn't just have to be needle tips, it can be the ones I use.
Interchangeables.
No. The ones attached to the string. What are they called?
Those needles attached to...
Fixed circulars. Thank you. You see, I knew. Look, I'm sleep deprived, right? Fixed circular needles.
Needles attached to the string.
Yes, because the needles attached to the string, because you could put them in and the string bit can go at the top. I can't get my words at all. I used to be good with words, right? And then you have another pocket with some more in. Did I just see there?
Yeah.
Yes.
More tips. So she makes these beautiful needle organisers
and a pocket without at the back.
Measure and...
Beautiful.
Excuse me, go the yarn then to order. So you can pick your fabric, you can pick which size needles you want, which I was just in awe.
And she would understand if I said the needles with the string attached.
She probably would.
She probably would.
So what have you been up to since I was away?
Oh no, she does it just as I go for my tea. You ready?
Dobby's also going in for your tea.
Mm-hmm. What have I been up to? Well, I had a plan. So I was like, so Sophie was like, I need to shut the studio because we're going to Seattle. And I was like, great. I am going to clean my house from top to bottom because it's bogging.
What does bogging mean?
Minging.
What like minging? People
like,
might not know.
Not bogging or minging.
No.
Dirty. Like, dusty. Right? It needs a good dust, okay? And I was like, I haven't had a chance to get to it, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my kitchen cupboards out, you know, that kind of thing. I'm going to knit. I'm going to journal. And then I forgot I had a puppy and that I was sleep deprived. And basically, none of that happened. Not one single thing. We went to one, it was quite funny. We tried to do our first outing with Dobby. And we decided to go, which probably was a mistake, but there was a reason behind it. We decided to go to the beach because Dobby, as you know, anybody who's got puppies, you have to do so much socialising between like 8 and 12 weeks. And so you need to get their paws used to different surfaces and that kind of thing. And Dobby had not been anywhere near water apart from when I'd plonked him in a bath. So I thought, right, we'll go to the beach. But on the way to the beach, we're nearly there. And it's quite away from where I live to Scarborough. And we're nearly there when I suddenly go, are we allowed on the beach? So I Google it and it says no. I went, what do we do now? So we Googled a beach that we could go on with Dobby. Yeah. And it was down this huge, like, these rickety steps, right? And then you had to go back up the rickety steps on the other side of the beach to get coffee. So when we got there, we were absolutely shattered. So Phil said, I'm going to go for the coffees and the ice creams. And that was the last I saw of Phil, basically, for a long time. So I settled my little blanket and everything, thinking, well, we'll get Dobby used to. And I just got inundated with lovely people who all said lovely things about Dobby. But then I was like getting really thirsty. And I was like, wait, and Phil turns up. And apparently the story was they'd made the ice creams before the coffee. Okay, so by the time Phil got back to me, there was no ice cream on top of the cone. It was just sliding down the cone onto the floor where Dobby was then, and I was like, you're not even allowed ice cream. And I'm trying to rescue Dobby. And he did actually put in a bit of a complaint and they said, well, you should have bought the ice creams afterwards. Done a second trip. And we're like, no, it's right up the top of the hill. We're only going to do one trip. Anyway, and And we found out that Dobby loves, I mean, Dobby really loves people, doesn't he? He really loves people, loves other dogs, loved the sand. The sea, however, was a different thing. But when I thought about it, I thought your first introduction to water was the sea. And it was like going, it was like really rough. And it, so he did go in, but then he went, nah. And then I came home and went, let's not do that again for a while. So when it comes to knitting, like, I'll just come back to my old trusty bag. I have got other new bags that I'd like to show.
Bag. No, it's beautiful.
No, I do love my bag. It's beautiful. But I have got new bags that I'd like to put some new projects in, but I'm punishing myself. I'm telling myself I cannot cast on any other project that I am excited to do until I have finished my works in progress, my whips, right? So this is still the same boring...
No, it's not boring.
...sock scenario, right? But I am this far on the second sock. So we are nearly there. We have turned the corner.
And these are your boot socks to wear.
These are my boot socks to wear in my Hoheen course. So this is the finished sock, and we nearly have
second sock.
A second sock. But what I've worked out is you have to wait until Puppa is asleep, like he's there, next to you, because if you even attempt this one, it's just like... So yeah, so I've not got a lot of that done either, but I do have the most beautiful, gorgeous gift of a Puppa. I'm not sure the cats would agree with that just yet. Getting used to him, but you know, you have to sacrifice some things for this beautiful gift that is currently on my lap that you can't see. But hello, popped his head up.
Oh, boy.
Hello, Puppa. And apparently they're meant to sleep 20 hours a day. It's a lie.
Total lie.
It's a total lie. They don't sleep 20 out of 24. I'm sure I haven't just had 4 waking hours. No way. Oh.
What's that noise?
It's sneezy. What? Oh, well, they're filming, aren't they?
Yeah, so they're filming up at the big... So where the studio is on a beautiful estate, and it's a beautiful... Would you say stately home? No.
Yeah, it's like a very, very posh big house. Like you'd go and visit, like, and look how the other half live. And they do hunts and things, which I don't like, but personally. But they do hunting, so and there's lots of that goes on.
Filming at the house. But we're not allowed to know what they're filming.
No, we just know that it's no... Because I asked if there was any... Because I basically said to Sophie, I know I'm due to be at work today, but if it's Tom Cruise or David Tennant, I'm off. I just need to go meet them. I don't particularly like Tom Cruise, but I'm a Mission Impossible fan. So, whereas David Tennant, I'll be like, hello, I'd be off. Or anybody, like Idris Elba, anybody like that, I'd be off. And just up the road, because it's like literally up the driveway, isn't it? I just have to walk 2 minutes. I said I won't be doing any work. But Sophie was relieved when... one of the groundsmen told us that it was young groundsmen up and young and up and coming stars, so we don't know who they are.
No.
Which is a bit disappointing, because I thought, you know, I was going to have my moment. Well, they're always in like York, aren't they? And I never ever, and people always, and I'm always in York because I live there, but I never ever meet anybody.
So my other question was,
oh yes,
what are you reading at the moment?
Oh, well, I've just actually finished and just started. So I've just finished Alan Rickman's diaries.
Oh, yes, you were saying that.
I don't normally like to... I'm not a big fan of autobiographical books, but I wanted to read his and Tom Felton's. Obviously, Harry Potter fan. But, Dobby. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, because I've liked Alan Rickman for a very long time, because obviously he's done some incredible films, hasn't he? And it wasn't that there weren't some, for me, nuggets of Alan Rickman gold in there. It's just that the way it was written was, I thought, quite difficult. So it's quite staccato. So each diary entry is just a big book of diary entries, but they're not prose written diary entries. They're like just little staccato of 8:50 plane to LA. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you're reading a lot of planes of what you got, what time they are, where, you know, which house he was currently residing in, and there wasn't an awful lot about when he was working on. So it doesn't cover the time that he did Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, or it doesn't cover when he did Die Hard, but it covers Sense and Sensibility and beyond. But you don't hear a lot about that kind of scenario, and so a lot of it is just went for dinner with Ruby and Ruby Wax and husband, but you don't get any detail in that. It's just quite staccato all the way through. But for the nuggets of Alan Rickman throughout it, that's hilarious, because he's got comments on politics, because obviously he was a staunch Labour person, They are funny, but I don't think I'd read it again. I've lent it to Sally anyway because she wanted to borrow it.
I haven't been reading much, but I did buy this in...
Oh, Adrift. I've heard of this one.
Have you?
Mm.
How?
I don't know. I just have picked up on it.
So this
I am a book fan, though, aren't I?
Yeah, but this is a lady, a local author in Vancouver.
Oh, well, I've heard of this. I've even seen the cover. I don't know how.
What the bananas? So she's called Lisa Brudeau. I started reading it because we missed a ferry time. My fault. I forgot to buy the ticket for the ferry because I didn't know we needed to buy the ticket. So we had a 6-hour wait at the ferry port. So you have to leave your car in the queue, so then you can't go anywhere. So you can only walk places. So we were
What, just on the ferry? You just have to sit on the ferry?
No, like on the boarding bit.
All right. Oh.
So there you are.
Oh, I bet you were annoyed about that, though.
So you couldn't move the car. So I said, right, let's get a taxi to the local town. And I found a bookshop. So I bought this. This was a signed copy in the local bookshop. Is it signed? Yeah.
I have seen that front cover and that title. So I don't know where I've picked that up from, but I do.
Good.
It's the ex-English teacher. I do have a few fingers and a few novel part and what's coming up.
Very good. So that's what I'm currently reading.
Well, I'll borrow that after you if you don't mind then.
Yes.
What's the name of the author?
Lisa Brudeau.
Brudeau, yeah, I've definitely seen that from.
Did you say that, Brudeau?
Lisa Brudeau, that's how I pronounce it.
My other question is, so this is going to be a regular feature in the podcast. What are you listening, reading, watching? What are you watching at the moment?
Oh, well, I've just finished last night Manifest.
Yeah, I don't want to know about that. It's about planes, isn't it? Plane crash, isn't it?
Oh, yes, at the beginning, but the whole thing isn't about planes.
Okay.
That's how it starts. It's about the passengers of the plane.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
But the whole thing is about their stories on land.
I can't do plane crashes. That's my thing. I can't.
Well, you don't really see it.
Okay.
I don't think you see it. I might have got that wrong, but I don't think you see it at the beginning. It's not like major, like what you're saying, blood and gore, what have you. So it's just, no, but it's about the passengers of a certain plane.
Oh, okay.
And I can't kind of tell you more than that because it would give it away. But I will say it's been absolutely gripping. And Sally said to me, have you finished the last one yet? I was like, no, finished it last night. And it did end the way I thought it was going to end. But for most people, I think it would be a surprise. Phil will tell you I'm quite detective, so I can guess things and go, this is how it's going to be. And I'll write it down on a piece of paper. And he goes, how do you always know? But yeah, I absolutely loved that. That was great. So I've just finished that.
We're watching Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh, I've got that on my list.
Very good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think I've already watched it.
There's a new series out.
I think I've already watched the new series.
Oh.
No, I have. I've ticked it off, Lincoln Lawyer, because the fact that I'd only discovered it, that's why. Before the new series, I'd only just discovered it. So I went through series 1 and series 2. And then the new one came out and I quickly watched that as well.
There we go.
No, I like Lincoln Lawyer. It's very good.
Yeah, it's good.
Another good rec.
So my question is, what are you guys listening, reading, watching? That's
listening. What's listening? Oh, like music.
Music, yeah.
I was like, what's listening? Can you tell I'm not very good at that? What's listening? What is that thing? Listening. Oh, you see, well, I've just ordered the new Taylor Swift vinyl. On yellow. It's not out till October though, is it? When I say I ordered it, I didn't at all, actually. I went, I'd really love this record. My husband secretly ordered it and said, it's on its way. So I was like...
Well,
I didn't pay for it.
We saw some live jazz in Portland.
Oh, nice.
Which was beautiful. My boyfriend is a saxophone player, so wanted to see some live
saxophonist.
Saxophonist.
There's a saxophonist, yeah.
So we saw...
Jet lag.
I tried to be holding that in for about 15 minutes. So
now you're going to make me yawn. Trying to not show a yawn on camera. But it's pass it on, isn't it? Now you've got watchers. I've got watchers. Sorry, we must be boring ourselves.
Just boring. So we went to see this amazing band, a 3-piece trio called, well, the pianist is called Kaleo Doherty. So it's the Kaleo Doherty trio.
Oh, yeah.
And they were incredible. So her album is called Padme, Padme. I've been listening to it non-stop on repeat. And I had it on the studio yesterday and Fiona went, I feel calmer.
What did Sally said something as well, didn't she? Sally went, oh, this is very chilled music or something like that, didn't she? Yeah. And Fiona's like, I feel calmer. That's because she normally has to put with me and my medley of Spice Girls and other things as I'm working along. I nearly fell asleep. That's what I did with it on, didn't I? That's why I need Spice Girls and everything. So I was like, oh, I'll just nod off for 40 winks.
So I've got a list of things here that we haven't even ticked off yet. Come on, Mel.
Come on. What are we meant to be ticking off?
So
actual things knitting things that people would be interested in.
So I'm wearing the Leaf cardigan. This is my modelling, which is a new test knit, which has been completed by Judy. Thank you so much. It's beautifully knitted. And the pattern is by Rebecca Clow of Crayabea Knitting. It is divine. It's a DK weight cardigan and it's knit in tarsia. And then, oh, it's just beautiful. I have cooled down. I was quite warm earlier. I did have this one on, which has just come back, a beautiful sample.
But look at the neckline on that, people.
Beautiful.
It's like shells. It reminds me of like a shell pattern.
So this is the Cathedral sweater. So like cathedral, but without the H, by Claudia Quintalia, who knew you knit Toronto. I wrote it down so I know. So thank you, Robin, for knitting that beautiful sample.
This is really beautiful. We really, really love this. Absolutely really gorgeous. Beautiful.
Then the other sample that we came back to the studio, was this beautiful one, which is the seashore.
Like, where's it going?
The sea.
What are you trying to say? Seashore stroll, people. It's the sheets. I can't say it now. It's like a tongue twister. It's the Seashore Stroll by Jennifer Shields. So there's a lot of S's there. But so again, this was beautiful. Look.
Thank you, Helen, for knitting this beautiful sample. It's a 4-ply fingering weight.
It's got that look at that edge.
It's just beautiful.
This was the one Sally had on yesterday that really suited her, didn't it? With that,
and she had a white silk shirt on. I'll share pictures of that soon.
And she was like, model!
Just sort of showing off. No, we're not going there yet. Where are we going next? We're not going there yet. So I've ticked that one. I could do that one. Tick that one. Tick that one. Tick that one. I'm ticking off. The next one is.
Oh.
So this was the star of the show at Flock Fibre Festival.
And did you take enough kits for it?
So I apologise. I apologise. I will be bringing kits to.
But you can get them on the website.
They are on the website.
If you've been to Flock Fibre and you were disappointed that there wasn't a kit there, you can buy it on the website and we can send it to you.
So this is.
This is the Colin shawl, isn't it? So this is the Cecil shawl by Twinset and Purl.
Yeah, that's correct.
Have I got this right? Look, I'll try and be the professional. I can't believe it's been left to me to be the professional. I'm quite worried that's normally your job, right? So this is obviously we love it, and I actually love this one. I love how all the flows work.
Talked about it on their podcast recently, and it's just a big crease there. Where's you? Oh no,
no, I just like folded it in.
So we've got kits for that, and we have reduced international shipping. So I found a better rate with our shipping provider. So international shipping is reduced in price.
So if you did miss out on Flock Fibre, that's a nice bit of news.
But there is a special offer this weekend with the code BANKHOL, BANK.
Is it Bank Holiday? There you go. Happy news to me. Happy Bank Holiday.
And then you've got 2 weeks off, you little jammy.
Happy holiday to me. Because actually, because to be fair, let's just... Right, so the last few weeks was Sophie's holiday. And then obviously we closed the studio. And that was just a happy stance, which is why I was going to do some cleaning and then didn't. But I actually now have my holiday with my husband, don't I, coming up. Happy bank holiday and holiday to us. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to take Dobby a few places.
So I realised that you're on 2-week holiday. I know you're going to get lipstick everywhere.
Oh, because...
Did you get it on the dog?
Dobby's used to it. He's had all sorts. He's been my, like, crisp collector. You know how you used to... You eat crisps and sometimes it's in your cleavage and then you get another one for later because you've dropped things. Or is that just me? Yeah. Okay. Dobby's become the new bag. It's like, oh, I missed a crisp. Great. Back to my supper.
Delicious.
Anyway. What were you saying? You just realised about my holiday.
So I have... Lumi's looking really unhappy under there.
Feel sorry for me. I was on the lap.
We are going to launch Christmas.
Oh yes, you mentioned that yesterday, didn't you? And I went, have you remembered? I'm not here.
I thought you were only away for a week, and she was like, no, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Like, cheers,
Sorry.
Mel. Cheers, Mel. So Christmas launch. I'm going to yawn again.
I just got the good view of the nostrils. You didn't get the good view of the nostrils, and now Luna's kicking off. So Christmas launch, yes.
So we're also going to do open studio on the 30th of September. You'll be back by then, so that's all right.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Haven't we got one of them this weekend?
There is an open studio this Saturday, yes. And there's a craft meet. Luna! We apologise for the barking intermission.
The thing is, why do we apologise? Because this is normal for us, isn't it?
Luna!
Chaos. Chaos.
What's this? Come here. Here.
Look at Toppy's face. Toppy's like, I was asleep. And now I'm not. I've got hiccups now.
So we've got open studio this weekend and
30th September.
30th September.
Oh, that's okay then. So book your tickets online. Tickets, but book online.
Yeah.
And you can come and see the actual chaos of the actual studio, should you want.
Indeed.
And have a little browse and a little buy, and then, yeah.
Yes. So, reduced. I've done that one, done that one. Yeah.
So this is. Oh, it's a lovely groundsman, Alan.
You got
in
it
the
back
back.
front.
No, I'm doing it.
So this is a sneak preview of
I had it right.
a new shawl launching on Saturday
This is stunning.
by
Beautiful.
Twinset and Purl. So this is Luna. Here.
Both Sally and I yesterday were like really ugly over this. This is Joe from Twinset and Pearl's pattern. Yes, is it, Joe?
Yes.
But this is divine. Look at that. I mean, the actual arrow, it's like an arrow work in it. It's just stunning. I don't know whether you can see that close up with Dobby on my lap, who's woken up. But it's absolutely beautiful. And it takes 2 skeins, doesn't it, of non-superwash. Am I right? Am I being the professional here today? Oh, what's going on? I think it was something must have been in my tea. I think I might need to lie down after this, right? I've excelled myself. I've just said it uses 2 skeins of non-superwash. Go me. I'll just carry on. Who needs you? It's chaos. But yeah, but sorry, Joe. Your professional work, absolutely beautiful. We really loved. Sally and I fell in love with this straight away. Even the work that is on the pampas grass. Look,
Beautiful.
so just get the colour right.
I know. And this blue Salvia blue butterfly. So we'll have kits for this, and then underneath I've also
There's kits for that. That's what it's made out of.
yeah. Then I put some other colours together
That you could potentially do.
Yes.
Oh, now you're
beautiful will it be?
talking. But then there's this one as well, look. Oh,
No.
is that not right?
No.
Oh.
The pampas grass with the
They
alchemy
were
olives.
together like that.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the the pampas grass with the
alchemy
alchemy molly? I'm sorry. All pampas grass then, I got that wrong. So then is it pampas grass with this one? Have I got that right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, I look, I managed 2 minutes of professionalism. People just don't understand when they're being given a gift. 2 minutes of professionalism, it all went back to normal. So the pampas grass with this one, the pampas grass with this one. See, I'm drawn to that as well. Pampas grass with this one.
And it also looks beautiful round noonie.
So that's Dilly Peach. This is Alchemilla Mollis. And this one, I don't know. Because I haven't labelled it. It's an oak. One of a kind. Or the original.
OG.
It's been done in. And
So
look, Luna is now
that's
beautifully
launching on
modelling.
Saturday. But tonight is launching the Instant Crush pullover kits.
Oh, which are these? Is this the Ho-He & Co?
Yeah. So
Ah.
we're going to photograph the kits later, but I think that with that, take that out. Oh yeah. So hold them floor.
Beautiful.
Floor.
I'm going to try.
Nice. I have picked out this combination.
That's lovely.
I have this pampas crust, please.
You mean stolen one of mine?
Look at that.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Or
Oh, that's the beautiful Ho-He one, isn't it? That is,
You're with it now. You're with
I'm
it.
now. Oh my goodness. I like a bit of shocking pink. You know I love a bit of shocking pink.
Looney on camera. So kits are launching at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm going to go and photograph those in a moment. We could also do this.
Oh, now I'm liking that combo.
And what other colour out of your darker ones? That one.
Let's try that.
No.
Or try that.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Lovely, aren't they?
Does it have to have 4 then?
Yes.
Because I quite like just those 3 together. Can you double up on one?
Yeah.
See, I'm always different. Have to be different.
And then we will also have kits ready for the It Brings You Peace shawl. I wrote it down.
It brings you peace. This doesn't say it brings you peace. This says Magnolia Heaven.
I'm done.
Is
I'm clocking out.
Do you mean Magnolia Heaven?
No.
Oh.
So Hohi has another shawl.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which we haven't got a sample of yet. But it is 3 skeins of Surrey alpaca, which is beautiful.
Oh, nice.
So this you're going to show because we've got ready to ship kits of the...
This is the Magnolia Heaven shawl, which produces...
The label.
Oh. Look, there you go. I'm sorry. It's got a beautiful vintage ribbon on it as well.
You know why we don't do a podcast
this
every
is why,
week.
yeah. This is why we don't, you know, put you under... This produces this beautiful
So this
shawl.
is also by Twinset and Purl. Very simple shawl. It's just divine.
We've got kits ready to ship. This one.
Ready to ship.
Come back to me too.
So I think that's enough now, isn't it? 41 minutes. Are we done? Can we go to sleep
lie down? Lie down. I've got to put up with this till 4 today. I mean, you know, she's yawning. I'm going to be asleep.
Look.
Little puppo.
You're sleeping.
Yeah, but not everybody are dog fans, are they? I mean, I'm also a cat fan because I have cats too. But he's like, can you tell? He's like, oh, what are you doing, Mama? I'm sleepy. Sleepy. You sleepy. You do smell a bit pupperish, don't you?
Get lipstick on his ear again.
Oh, yesterday we thought, yeah. So I was like, oh, where's he picked up dye? His whole ear was orange, and I realised I had lipstick on and I'd been kissing him. It was me, not the dye.
I'd panicked that I'd got peach dye all over the dog.
But I have brought puppy wipes today, so we're all okay. I've remembered them.
Oh, good.
But you do smell quite puppyish at the moment. You need a bath, don't you? Bath tonight. Tomorrow. Bath tomorrow.
So yes, hope everyone is well. Sorry for the disjointedness of the podcast.
Disjointedness. Yeah. But it's beautiful chaos. Another oxymoron. We mentioned them earlier. We are beautiful.
Right,
we are beautiful chaos.
English
I like being beautiful chaos. Bye.
Bye.